Deliverance. Here Rabindranath Tagore is using, he's getting very sharp here when he uses this kind of word deliverance. Deliverance, that is salvation, moksha, redemption or renunciation, or to set free, to get freedom. So where is this deliverance to be found? He is asking this question using this word deliverance from his worshippers, from the devotee, that what does he mean by deliverance, and where he can find the sort of deliverance, where he can find, or he is trying to find freedom or salvation. Because if he is thinking that he can get freedom to avoid or to ignore his responsibilities or his commitments, then he is wrong. Because from what he seeks this freedom or this kind of renunciation? From the worldly duties, from the responsibilities and commitments from his family that he has to look after, or from the society in which he lives, or the society that his first duty is to serve the society. So if he desires this kind of salvation, if he desires to find this kind of freedom from all of this, from his responsibilities, from his duties, from his commitments, then we can say that it is his selfishness. He is very selfish here, because it is not salvation, it is not freedom, it is escapism, it is a sin, it is a cowardice of the devotee, of the worshipper, of that kind of person. So Rabindranath Tagore doesn't believe in the freedom, in this kind of salvation. Even the God, our master himself has joyfully taken upon him the bonds of creation. Even the God, our master, our creator, he is also bound to his creation, to the human beings. He himself is in chains of love and responsibility towards his creation, towards this universe, or to his human beings. So the worshipper should face the realities of life very boldly. He should honor his duties, and he should try to fulfill his all responsibilities, commitments towards his family and towards the society very sincerely. Then come out of thy meditations and leave aside thy flowers and incense. Tagore, he has told us very well that God doesn't live in temple, mosques or churches. He doesn't love even praying, counting beads, burning incense sticks, burning of lamps, precious garments, chanting any kind of mantra. So he has mentioned all these kinds of things, and he regards that all these are only hypocrisy to God, because it doesn't affect God, not even a bit. Here Tagore asks the followers of God to mingle. What harm is there if thy clothes become tattered and stained? So he is asking the followers of God or the devotees of God to mingle, to mix up with the poor, honest, simple, hardworking people who are performing their worldly duties without caring for their clothes or without having rest. They don't care whether their clothes are dirty or they are tattered, they are torn, or without feeling shame. Means a hard worker will never feel ashamed to in working hard or to work hard. No work is mean, no work is small or beneath our dignity. All work is pious, all work is pure or holy. Meet him and stand by him in toil and in sweat of thy brow. Of thy brow, all work is holy. All work must supposed to be a duty to God. Then they can meet their God. So the phrase we find here, work is worship, it is very important here, and Rabindranath Tagore believes that if you want to get your God, if you want to find God, then you must work hard. The moral lesson is that God lives among the honest workers and can be found there. He cannot be achieved in the seclusion or holy places like mosques, temple or churches. Love, he says that we must love those. We must love those whom God loves, and God loves the farmer, the worker, the simple, honest, selfless, hardworking men who work for the welfare of human beings. God lives with them, and it is the real worship of God. So, Rabindranath Tagore is in this song. He opposed to the traditional way of worship, which is based on the belief of that God can be realized through show of worship. He advises these traditional worshippers of God to stop worshipping through hypocrisy, giving up, singing his praises in the dark corners of temple, and by doing so, he gets only separation. Means a person who is getting separated from the common creatures of God, he will definitely be separated from the company, from the love of God. So one should give up these kinds of hypocritical worship. This was the gist of, this was the epitome of the whole song of Rabindranath Tagore. Leave this chanting and singing and telling of beads.